Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video I've decided to do a bit of a skincare showdown. Now I don't know about you guys, but my skin goes a bit crazy in autumn winter. Generally speaking, I have fairly normal skin, but when it comes to the autumn and winter months, my skin goes a bit dry, it goes a bit combination, it goes a bit oily, it just does things that I don't really want it to do. And I like to think that I have finally, after all this time, cracked the perfect skincare routine. Now obviously this is a routine that works for me personally, hopefully it'll work for you guys as well, but I have to put that disclaimer out there anyway. But there are a bunch of really good products for all sorts of skin types, so I'm just going to get stuck in before I am sitting here rambling for about half an hour, because we all know I can do that. There's quite a few things to go through, so yeah, like I said, let's just get straight into it. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is cleansing. Now, I don't really favour any cleansers as such. I'm quite easygoing when it comes to cleansing my skin, but what I absolutely must do when it comes around to winter is use a cleansing balm. Now, it doesn't have to be any particular cleansing balm. This one in particular is the DIPTYQUE Nourishing Cleansing Balm for the face, and I do absolutely love this, but there are also tons of other cleansing balms in my collection that I absolutely adore. But I think a cleansing balm is just the perfect way to add a bit more moisture into your skin, as well as kind of give yourself a bit of a pamper, because it does feel really nice when you're rubbing your own makeup all around your face and your skin kind of gets a bit oily and you get a bit panda eyes. But yeah, I think a cleansing balm or an oil, if maybe you're a bit not too into the cleansing balms, I think definitely some sort of oily kind of concoction works really well for winter, just because it adds a bit more moisture into your face. So typically after cleansing, I would maybe go straight into a toner, but I find that when I cleanse with a cleansing balm or an oil, my skin is feeling pretty clean and pretty moisturised as well, and using a toner will kind of just strip all of the excess moisture out of my skin. But one thing I pretty much never miss out on is using an exfoliator. Now, I'm not all about the manual exfoliators with the little bits in them. I like to use an acid exfoliator, something like either the Pixi Glow Tonic or the Alpha H Liquid Gold. The Pixi Glow Tonic is around £15 I think, but it lasts such a long time. Same goes with the Alpha H Liquid Gold, but this one costs around £30, so it kind of depends on what you fancy spending. I do prefer the Liquid Gold, but I do really like the Glow Tonic as well, so it kind of just depends on what your budget is. So generally you put it on after you cleanse, and all you do is pop a little bit of the product onto a cotton pad. It's like a really liquidy consistency. Just sweep it over your face, and then I tend to either put on a moisturiser or a serum or something afterwards, or if I do want like a more intensive exfoliator, then I will just leave it and go to bed straight away like that. But it does just sort of depend on what skin you've got. Like I said, my skin does go quite dry in winter, so I find using this or this maybe every other day or so will just kind of keep my skin quite smooth, and I won't really get any dry patches or any areas of my skin that my foundation might cling to or something. Now, like I said, sometimes I will just leave it at that in terms of my skincare, but more often than not, especially when it's evening and especially when it is winter, because my skin will normally need a bit more TLC, I will use some sort of serum or something. And at the moment I'm using the Body Shop Drops of Youth Concentrate. Now first of all, I absolutely love the packaging of this, because it's like one of those pipettes, but it's got like an actual pressy button as opposed to like a squidgy top, for lack of better words. But the entire range from this smells absolutely amazing. I've tried loads of the products from this before, and I just find that this is like a really cheap way to inject a load of radiance into your skin. I find that that's like the main thing that I lack in winter. My skin just looks a bit dull and a little bit dry, and something like this just adds moisture into your skin as well as actually makes your skin look a whole lot better. So I absolutely love this, and obviously it's a Body Shop, so it's really affordable, and like I said, it smells absolutely amazing. Oh, you don't just have to use this at night either. It's really lightweight, and I find it works perfectly under makeup. I tend to just use this as and when I want to, really. So at the moment I'm using it both evening and day, but sometimes I'll just use it in the evening. It kind of just depends on what your skin wants, really. But yeah, if you want like extra radiance in your skin, then I definitely recommend this. So obviously when it comes to winter, you've got all of the Halloween parties, the Christmas parties, the New Year's, you've got my birthday, you've got my sister's birthday. Basically there are a lot of parties when it comes down to winter, and I don't know about you guys, but late nights and me just don't mix well. So my eyes tend to get really puffy, they get really dark circles, so an eye cream or an eye serum is like an absolute must for me. So from that we have another product from the Body Shop. This is the Drops of Youth Eye Concentrate, and this is actually my second bottle. You've probably seen me feature the other bottle in some of my previous skincare videos maybe, but I absolutely love this. I love this in the morning, like I said I love this in the evening. I just find that it really does depuff my eyes, and I think it's all down to the handy little applicator. Basically you've got this really cooling metal ball, you've got like a really nice pump. I'll see if I can pump up some of the product to show you guys. But basically you pump it down. Let's see how long this is going to take. Yes, you pump it down and then you just massage it under your eyes, and not only does it feel really cooling, but obviously it has skincare benefits, and it does just help to kind of brighten the look of your under eyes, helps to get rid of the bags, generally just makes me look a lot less tired, and because of that I absolutely love it. So by now you might be able to sense a little theme going on. I just absolutely love getting my Radiance on when it comes to winter, and the Simple Kind to Skin Illuminating Radiance Cream, funnily enough, does just that. It kind of just does what it says literally on the tin. I will show you exactly what this looks like. It's basically just a really lightweight cream, and you can see it doesn't have any shimmering particles or anything like that I find can kind of make your skin look a bit glittery and disco ball-y. But what it does just give you like literally a really nice glow. It doesn't look too much, it just looks kind of like you've had a really good night's sleep, which is something that I probably haven't during like exam times for uni and stuff like that. Again, really affordable, absolutely love this, and yeah, I think it would just suit most skin types because obviously Simple tend to work with most skin types. So yeah, definitely check this one out if you want a bit more radiance in your skin. So next we'll move on to lips. Now again, I don't know about you guys, but my lips in winter just, no, terrible. Like me wearing lip liner right now would not happen if it wasn't for these two Wonder products. Now the first one is a very old and actually very Christmas based Lush lip scrub. This is the Santa's one, but they come in like loads of other flavours and stuff like that. But essentially what it is a sugar scrub with like a few flavourings and stuff like that. All you do is pop a little bit on your finger, massage it into your lips, and it'll take off all the extra dead skin cells. This stuff is an absolute lifesaver. You can make your own, and it's probably quite a bit cheaper. I think I actually did do like a tutorial on that on my blog, so I will try and find that and link that down below. But yeah, something like this, just a little bit of sugar, maybe like an oil, like olive oil or something, will really help to take the dead skin off your lips. And this one tastes really good, so you can just go ahead and eat it, but if you kind of feel a bit weird about eating your own lip skin, then you can just wipe it off with like a face wipe or something. So the next step in my lip care routine is using a really good lip balm. Now this is the NUXE REVE MIEL lip balm, and I've seen so many YouTubers talk about this, and it's quite cheap when you think about it, or maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Basically it's around £10, and for a lip balm that sounds horrendous, but I've had this for over 6 months I think, and I've still got around half the pot left. I use it every single night, and basically again, like the lip scrub, it's quite exfoliating, I guess. Not to an extent that you really feel much, but it's something you should definitely wear in the evening as opposed to maybe going out in, just because it does have slight particles in to help moisturise and help exfoliate your lips. But this stuff, like once I tried it, I fell in love with it completely. So if you are maybe looking for a lip balm that actually does work, if you've tried loads and they just don't do what you want them to do, then definitely check this out. Like the £10, just forget about how much it costs, go ahead and buy it, because once you've tried it you literally won't regret it. Since we're kind of verging on the topic of overnight treatments, I thought I'd mention my favourite overnight mask as well. Again, this is by The Body Shop, and again it's from their Drops of Youth range, but this stuff is probably my favourite thing from the entire collection. In fact, it's probably my favourite step of skincare, like just full stop. This is the Bouncy Sleeping Mask. Doesn't it just sound good in general anyway? And you might be able to see it's like a really strange consistency. It's almost like a gel formulation, but it comes with this tiny little spatula, and I just love it so much. Like, I don't know if you guys can even see this. I'll try and do like a close-up if you can't see this, but it's literally such a strange consistency, but I'm absolutely obsessed with it. And all you do is apply this onto your skin like as your last step of your skincare routine, and you wake up the next day and your skin literally looks so plump. It's like it sort of infuses it with so many things. I don't even know what. I don't even know, it'll tell me on the box, but it says cell renewing stem cells, so I guess it literally does inject like vitamins and just generally good things into your skin. It's not uncomfortable to sleep in whatsoever. Once you put it on, it does just sink into your skin almost instantly. You really don't need a lot. That's exactly why I've got so much left. I have actually been using it pretty much every night for the past week or two maybe, but I'm absolutely obsessed with it. It smells amazing, like I said, just like the rest of the range, and I just love the little spatula that goes with it. Generally, this is like my favourite product ever right now, probably, maybe. But yeah, you'll definitely be seeing this in a favourites video very soon. Like, spoiler alert, it will be in there because I love it so much. So last but not least is kind of a skincare product, it's kind of not, depends on how you want to look at things, but like I said, my skin can get really dry in the autumn and winter months, and you guessed it again, Body Shop Drops of Youth. This is their WONDERBLUR, and it's basically a primer, so it doesn't necessarily do anything to your skin, but it really does help the appearance of your skin before putting makeup on. So it comes out as like quite a thick consistency, and it does feel kind of silicone-y, but you massage it into the skin and it just disappears in an instant. Smells really great again, but I don't know if you can see, I don't tend to have very wrinkly hands. I mean, I'm only 22, but it does just diminish the look of pores completely. And also, if I do ever get dry patches, I tend to get them around my nose. If I pop this on before my makeup, you won't even be able to tell. Hopefully you can maybe not see my dry patches on my nose, because I do have them. I had a cold recently and I was blowing my nose like mad, and I do have like red marks and maybe dry irritated skin under my nose. Hopefully you can't see that, and that's probably because of this mixed with a little bit of concealer. But yeah, this stuff does just do wonders. I think it's all in the fact that it's quite a thick formulation, that it does just cover up any kind of dry patches. It's not something that will sort of slightly do the job. It does fully do the job, and it does just get rid of the look of pores. So if I do ever get my really wrinkly hands one day, I can just slather it all over my hands, or, you know, just save a bottle for my face. Probably better to save a bottle for my face. You don't really need primer on your hands, Steph. So yeah, that's about it for my autumn winter skincare routine. I know it seems like quite a lot of products, but for me it works out. That's all I can really say about it. I really hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. Obviously, if you do have any sort of queries about your skin, do send them my way and I will try to help. Like I said before, skincare is kind of more my forte than makeup is. So yeah, if you do have any questions, just send them my way. Give this video a thumbs up if you did like it. Please subscribe if you do want to see more of me. Let me know what you think of this like near black lip. Hopefully it doesn't make my teeth look too yellow. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. But yeah, I think that's about it from me. Like I said, hope you have a really good day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!